Time for your race recap from round 8, the Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Championship. The Pacific Northwest's Washougal Motocross Park in Washougal, Washington, serving as host. Let's go to the 250 class. Jason Wygant here to give you the call. Ryan Dungey, Christoph Porcel battling for the championship in this division. Great start for Dungey on the yellow number 10. Bad start for Porcel. Dungey has to contend with Jake Weimer and Blake Wharton early, and Weimer would fall down on lap 1, leaving Wharton to try to hold Dungey off. Now, since Dungey won the last round of the tour in Minnesota, it sure looked like he would go by the 61 pretty easy. No way. Wharton was tough. Went about half of the race dealing with intense pressure from Dungey, and he didn't put a wheel wrong, making it very difficult on the number 10. As for Porcel, he was way back, wasn't very comfortable on the track, was only able to get to 8th, which means he's going to give up a lot of points to Dungey in a very close championship fight. Weimer, after that first lap fall, would come back for 10th. There were a bunch of riders battling up front in this one, including Kyle Cunningham, who put on the race of his career to get into 3rd. Then Dungey would take the lead from Wharton. Dungey would pull away. Wharton would begin struggling down the stretch. Cunningham would catch and pass Wharton to take 2nd. No doubt the CanadaMotorsport.com Kawasaki people were very happy. Motorsport.com, the title sponsor of this event, and their rider takes 2nd in the first moto behind Dungey, who takes the win and the points lead heading into Moto 2. But it's been so up and down in the 250 class, you couldn't count on Dungey necessarily guaranteeing to do it again in Moto 2. He gets a decent start this time, but a much better start for Porcel. He heads up Horsepower Hill in 4th and passes 3 riders at the top of the hill to take the lead. And Porcel simply checked out. He was a completely different rider in Moto 2 than he was in Moto 1. He goes 8-1 on the day to try to salvage some points. Dungey has his work cut out for him trying to make passes, and he eventually comes together with Brett Metcalf in a battle for 4th. That drops him back to 7th. He would have to dig down deep. Wharton had another good start. It looked like he might win the overall running in 2nd, but then Weimer was back. He passes Wharton to get into the number 2 spot, dropping Wharton to 3rd. Dungey would fight back for 5th at the end, and 1-5 scores, enough to give Dungey the overall win. He gains 3 points on Porcel for the day. Guess what, folks? That means they're tied as we go into a couple-week break in this tour. Let's go to the 450 class. Chad Reed won the last race of the tour at Millville, Minnesota. He gets a great start here in Moto 1 at Washougal, and most expect the 2-2 to take off. But Tommy Hahn moves past Matt Gerke on lap 1, puts his CanadaMotorsport.com Kawasaki to the number 2 spot, and would not let Reed off the hook. Hahn's been strong all summer, but this is his best ride yet. Staying within 3 seconds of Reed most of the way, he got it down to a 1.5 seconds at one point. Meanwhile, moving into 3rd, Clement Dessau, young Belgian rider in his debut in the United States, was 3rd fastest of anyone in qualifying. A lot of people wondered if that would transfer over into the motos. It certainly did. He was 3rd and really didn't have much of a challenge down the stretch. Podium finish in his first ride ever in the U.S. with the kid they call the MX Panda. Meanwhile, Hahn stayed close to Reed all the way down to the end. Reed was able to hold on. He takes the moto victory. Hahn 2nd. Josh Grant, tough start, couldn't get moving. He ends up 5th behind Matt Gerke. Andrew Short and Ivan Tedesco tangled up in a first-turn crash that made life difficult on them. They would try their best to rebound for Moto 2. In Moto 2, Josh Grant rebounds the best. He comes out strong, takes the lead early, and look who that is in 2nd, the 3:38 of Jason Lawrence. Finally putting in a strong, solid moto. He was motivated. He stayed within a few seconds of Grant for the first half of the race. Reed, meanwhile, was struggling. He was in 7th, had a tough time. Eventually got around Gerke, and then his teammate Michael Byrne got around Davey Millsaps, who was up there. Reed could have settled for 3rd to win the overall, but then Lawrence faded a bit down the stretch. Reed takes over 2nd. He still wasn't done. 3 laps to go. He digs down deep, eats into the lead that Grant had. Chad Reed takes the lead. He goes 1-1 on the day. Nice recovery after a tough first moto for Grant to take 2nd. And Lawrence indeed holds on for 3rd in the moto with 10-3 scores. He's 3rd overall. Welcome back to the podium, Jay Long. From here, the series takes a couple of weeks off. We'll be back in August at the legendary Unadilla Valley Sports Center in New Berlin, New York. See you then.